Hey there, this is Lori from Rideshare Silver, and I'm doing another quick video to show you how to use the Uber driver app. So let's get right into the Uber driver app and take a look around. Now I'm going to show you some basic things how to navigate through the app before I actually show you how to go online, which is very easy, by the way. I'm sure you've already figured it out, but there's a few things you should know. If you go up to the left-hand corner, you're going to see this magnifying glass icon. We're going to tap into there. And Uber allows you to set a destination twice a day for driving. So let's say you are hoping maybe to snag some people going to the airport. So you might set your destination to the airport, which is what I've done, hoping that since they're usually bigger fares, I might be able to snag an airport ride. And so you can set this destination to anything you want, and you can do that, like I said, twice a day. It resets at midnight, apparently. The next thing we can look at is today. You can see the income I have zero. I haven't driven today, but if you tap onto that, you're going to be able to see your weekly summary of your payment. And also you can privatize the display on your screen. Let's say you don't want your riders to see how much money you've made today. You just hit that little eye icon and it sets it in privacy mode so nobody can see what you're making. The next thing I'd like to have you look at is down at the very bottom, the You're Offline line. Let's tap onto the three lines here, the little hamburger. You can see upcoming promotions here, no promotions. You can see, once again, set your destination with the little magnifying glass. And then over here, these two lines on the bottom right corner, tap into here. You can set your driving preferences. That's if your vehicle currently is eligible for different types of rides, like maybe you're a six-seater or something like that. You can set your driving preferences on exactly how you want to drive that day. So that's pretty simple. The next thing I want you to look at is going into the face icon. That's my face. It should be your face. If it's my face, we've got serious problems. This is basically you're going to be able to see when Uber sends you a message. You'll be able to see all your messages here. This is where they send it. You'll be able to see it. Then you can see in earnings, and earnings is great because this is how you can get paid and cash out if you don't want to wait for the weekly payment that Uber sends you and you have money that you've earned and you want to get it immediately. This is where you can do it. This is also where you can find out more information about your earnings and the promotion. So you can tap in there. I would say explore that later. But let's say I had money in here. I don't right now, but I would hit cash out. And as you can see, you can cash out when you have a balance of at least $1, which is kind of silly because there's a 50-cent fee if you do the automatic cash out, so you only get $50 to your bank account. But I've set it up to my debit account, and it usually arrives within minutes. Now you can set all that stuff up for how you want to get paid in all your accounts over here in account. So here it is in payment, and this is where you would add a payment method, how you want to get paid as far as, to your bank account or to a debit card. So you can get that set up. And this is where you can also see a lot of information about your documents, uploading documents. You would do that here. And I would just say explore this, get familiar with it. I mean, you don't make a study of it, but just know what's going on. Here's your profile. You can tap in there and it shows you how many rides you've done, how long you've been signed on, what your rating is. And you can personalize your profile and tell people a little bit about yourself. So help up here in the corner is really, really crucial. There's a lot of good information here. I would suggest once again taking a look at it. So like if you want to drive in a new city, uploading your documents, trip issues and adjustments, you can call them, you can send them a message, all sorts of information here. For instance, trip issues and adjustments, you go in here, let's say you're in an accident or you found an item in your car, you would click on here, say I found an item, and you would be able to hunt for the ride. When did you find it? And if you think that the trip that they were on, you can select that trip. So then they'll notify the person they found it, and if you have to return it and you return an item to your rider, Uber will charge them and pay you $15 to do that. So that's just some really good information. Like I said, really explore this. There's a lot of good information here. But let's go to the nuts and bolts of this and going online. It's as simple as hitting the go button down at the bottom of your screen. And as soon as you do that, Uber is going to put you online. But I wanted to show you something that I use all the time. It's a tool I use for better positioning of myself when I go online. I actually I'm going to go out of this app and we're going to go over to my Uber Passenger app. And as you know, with the Uber Passenger app, you can see where the drivers are. So as you can see, there's drivers here. So I use this as a tool. If I go out and drive and I see that I'm in a cluster of other drivers, I'm going to drive someplace where I don't see the driver. So I actually use that quite a bit to make sure that I have a better chance of picking up a ride. So I use that as a tool frequently. So always have the Uber Rider app, so you can check that out. So those are some simple basic tools on the Uber driver app, and I will do a live ride where I actually go online and you can actually see that whole process of how you get navigated towards your passenger. As soon as you go online, if you get pinged and you get a ride, you can accept the ride because it shows you where you're going to pick them up, and then it navigates you to them, and you'll be able to see more in detail how the ride actually works live. But this is just some basic thing about the app and how to use it. So I hope this was helpful, and please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you on the road.